there are changes in that team again. Arda Güler's not a guaranteed starter for them. Frank Garcia is not a guaranteed starter for them. Gonzalo Garcia is not a guaranteed starter for them. And Dean Housen's not a guaranteed starter. He's just got here. And it doesn't automatically start over Eder Militao.
Garcia goes out and then flipping Mbappe goes in.
Yeah, simple as that. That's it.
Yeah,
for me, there's still 3-4 changes there that they'll make for their strongest team on paper, innit? Do you know what I'm saying?
Nah, he rates Güler. Like Güler's starting.
No, I think Güler's a baller.
He wanted to buy Güler, remember?
Yeah, Güler's a baller. I'm just saying that there are still changes that can be
made.
Who
though? Who are you talking about? What changes?
I just told you the changes. I said if they've only now just played a 3-5-2 yesterday. They were playing a 4 before that. But Housen isn't guaranteed to start if they're playing 2 centre-backs because it can easily be Rudiger and Eder Militao. They're still currently Real Madrid's 2 best centre-backs. Fran Garcia, again, is another one who's not guaranteed to start for Real Madrid. Neither is Arda Güler, neither is Garcia. That's 4 players.
Hoysen started.
He's not guaranteed.
Militao's knees. Like, hear what I'm saying?
Militao's not injured. He was on the bench. Militao's not injured. He was on the bench.
Yeah, but Militao's had.
Do you know how long Militao's been out for, blood? Do you think he's just?
I know, but that's why I'm talking about.
That's why they got Hoysen. That's why they want Canate. That's why they want Saliba.
I'm just saying, when everyone's fully fit, when everyone is fully fit for
Mendy's not fit. Mendy's not fit.
No, Mendy's injured. But I'm saying there's still 4 changes that are definitely can be made and probably will be made. Again, Housen is not a guaranteed starter for Real Madrid. He's not a guaranteed starter because he doesn't just walk in and be better than Eder Militao. Sorry,
no, he plays still.
You just don't admit that is literally their strongest team. Yes, they can.
It's not their strongest team. It's not their strongest team.
Other than Mbappe,
he just don't want to accept it.
Other than Mbappe, it's their strongest team.
Mbappe even came on, bro, because he's been injured. That's why he didn't play.
He's not a guaranteed starter.
He's a guaranteed starter, Monts.
Strongest team.
Not for me.
I don't know why you're in this denial, blood. Like,
I'm not in denial.
As a Madrid fan on the slide,
after a great season at Bournemouth, you're not just better than Eder Militao, and I don't even think
no one's saying blood. Are you listening to yourself? No one's saying he's better, blood. Man, I'm saying he's starting.
He's definitely starting.
I'm saying he's better, blood.
All right. I'm talking about when the team is fully fit. When the team is fully fit.
Yeah, but when is Militao going to be fully fit?
But you said that's not their strongest team.
I said when pre-season officially starts, when they're short of.
Yeah, but he needs game time. Not just pre-season. You know how long he's been out, bro. He needs time to get up to speed.
Right. I'm talking about for when pre-season starts after the Club World Cup, when Real Madrid have got their full 11 and most players are probably going to be fit, maybe barring Mendy. There are changes in that team, as I said.
No, but I'm telling you, blood. If he wanted blood,
he's not going to be playing. Garcia's not going to be playing.
They will, bro.
Housen will be paying.
Why is Garcia going to be playing?
Militao will come back here. God forbid, 45 minutes, kaboom, he's gone again. That's how he's playing the last.
He had 2 ACLs, bro. He's had 2 ACLs.
He's like he is like the Brazilian Tomiyasu, bro. He touches grass and
he is.
As I said,
that's why they bought Housen.
I'll say this from now. You lot don't have to agree with me, and it's not now. I don't believe that Housen is a guaranteed starter. He's not a guaranteed starter.
Oh, he's even Spanish. He's a young Spanish superstar.
Doesn't matter. Asensio's a superstar.
That's what they bought him.
The way Alonso
over there.
Alonso.
Asensio's a bit sus though, isn't it? Hoysen's
he's not. But is he not? Is he not a superstar over there?
Hoysen's there young. He's there right now.
It's a
Hoysen's the guy that gets the ball the most.
There's Saliba.
He is.
Hoysen's there, Saliba.
No, he is.
There's a reason why they brought in Hoysen. They wanted a ball.
But all of a sudden, they've just forgotten about Asensio. Like he's not been. He's not been.
They forget about Asensio, but Asensio has a bit of a loot.
I agree with that. I agree. I agree with that. But Asensio
you think if Asensio was bang on, they'd be looking at Saliba, Canate, Hoysen. These are the three.
I'm not saying
the leaders of the next generation, bro.
They signed Hoysen immediately.
Centre backs right now. They still have Asenko and what's his name and Eder Militao and obviously Hoysen and Rudiger. Right. Out of those 4, Hoysen is not a 100%. He's starting. You might can think that. That's not the way.
He's deep along those games, bro.
He's going off. Monts is going off paper.
He gets the ball.
Yeah, Monts is going off paper. We're going off reality.
Yeah.
No, you're going off form. You're going off form.
No, we're not.
That is reality. That is reality.
You're going off form.
That is what you're doing. It's
That's
like us
reality.
now. It's like us now
reality,
saying,
call it
Joe
what you
Gomez.
Yeah?
Joe Gomez is still going to start. We're saying, if Joe Gomez is fit, he's start. Bruv, we know the reality with Joe Gomez. Unfortunately, injuries have riddled his career. It's the same thing with Militao. We still rate him, but it's more of a case of where his career is right now, he will not be starting, unfortunately. He just won't be starting.
Yeah, blood.
Yeah, Hoysen started, man. That's why
that's fine. You don't have to believe me. As I said, I personally don't think he walks into.
Do you know what? It's like Tomiyasu. Because if Hoysen walks in, he's not as good as like him and Timber. If Tomiyasu's fit, there's an argument to say that Tomiyasu starts.
Yeah.
Over Timber because of how consistent he was.
Or left back.
Because Tomiyasu's never been, his ability has never been an issue.
He's the best defender.
Nobody looked at Tomiyasu and said, we need a new right back. He's dead. He's getting broke up. No one said that. Man was saying this guy's always injured. We need someone to be there on a week-to-week basis. It's the same 100%. Thing, blood. It's the same thing. He has a shout to start in the Arsenal team. When you're an Arsenal fan, you know this. As an outsider, 100%. You don't know. As an Arsenal 100%. Fan, like for me, when man is saying Joe Gomez starts, I'm there like, starts where, blood? When I'm
Joe Gomez don't start nowhere.
You understand? But some Liverpool man will say he should start. With us, we're the same with Tomiyasu. It's not an ability thing. It's an injury thing.
Fact.
You understand?
Right. You can't get past Tomiyasu.
My point was on everyone.
That's what we're saying.
When everyone's fit. So we're not saying something completely different because my point is that I said when everyone is fit.
No, but you said it wasn't their first team. That's how the convo started, and we're saying it is.
Yeah, because there's 4. I just listed you the 4 changes that could be made. So it wasn't
there won't be any changes made. This is their strongest team that he's got right now.
Bro, that's 11.
Wait, hold on. You didn't watch the game yesterday, did you? Because if you did, all right. So if you did,
I did a watch along, blood. I did a watch along.
Alonso's going
to their 11. The Garcia that starts up top is not a guaranteed start.
Bro,
Garcia is the only one that probably doesn't start for them.
Ardagula is not a guaranteed starter.
You're going off Ancelotti. This is Xabi Alonso.
Right. Just sometimes you just have to wait. Sometimes you just have to wait.
Fair play.
No. I want to see Ardagula starting every game. He's going to start every game, right?
No, but
is he going to start every game? No. Is Ardagula going to start every game? Is Ardagula going to start every game?
Right now, this is Alonso's first team. This is the strongest team that he believes is the best team that he's got.
You know what? When Alonso's got I'm going to remember you're on back again twice a week, blood. So I can cook your clout at any time. You understand?
You want more time with Troopz? With you, I just have to wait. So it's fine.
I will be there, blood.
With you, I just have to wait. With you, I just have to wait. That's fine. With you, I just have to wait.
You ain't going nowhere, man.
Just quickly. Last thing I'm gonna say, they brought in Hoysen, because he's a progressive ball playing centre back. Alonso specifically wanted him. That's why we're also saying as well, like we think Hoysen will definitely start. Hoysen
that's his main centre back.
Yeah,
if you watch the game, you will know that that's the main.
That is the one. Like
that's the one there, bro.
I swear he rested Rudiger one game and brought someone else.
Yeah,
he did.
Monts ain't been watching it. He ain't been watching
them, bro.
You ain't watching it because if you watch,
I like Madrid. I like Madrid. I actually sit down and watch Madrid. I like Madrid. Always from a kid, I like Madrid. I always got an eye on Madrid. So Madrid player, I'm always interested to see what they're doing, and I want to see what Xabi Alonso is going to do because Madrid have always been a back 4, a different, like a 3-5 thing going on. So I want to see how they adapt to it, blood. And they're actually doing all right with it. I can't lie.
Hoysen's I didn't know how good he was on the ball.
They were cooking Juve yesterday, bro. That Juve keeper is the reason why it's only 1-0.
They missed the one. You've missed the 1-on-1 though. You've missed the 1-on-1 though.
You man rate Hoysen very highly, innit?
You could have scored more.
You man rate Hoysen very highly, innit?
No, Hoysen's cold, man. I didn't know he was that good.
Hoysen's cold, and I'm not even saying Hoysen's cold because he's an Arsenal link. Like we looked at him, I rated that youth from when he was at Bournemouth.
He's not top 8 centre backs in the league for me, but he's a good player for his age.
Top 8 in the league.
What in the Prem?
He's not better than Konate. He's not better than Van Dijk. Not better than Saliba. Not better than Gabriel. Not better than Murillo. Not better than Milinkovic.
He's better than Murillo.
He's not better than Van de Ven. He's not better than. He's not.
Slow down.
He's not better than Van de Ven, and he's not better than Romero.
Van de Ven. Get out.
Don't say Van de Ven like that. You rate Konate. Don't say Van de Ven like that.
I'm stronger in this drink.
Don't say Van de Ven.
What's the first six?
I need some Ray.
Don't say Van de Ven like that. Don't say Van de Ven.
What's the
You
first
rate
six?
Konate. Don't say Van de Ven like that.
No. Wait there. Van de Ven is not even. You're mentioning Van de Ven. If you're picking best centre backs in the league, you're going to Van de Ven. You're going
I said top 8 centre backs in the league.
Why do you put Van de Ven in that?
And he's not.
Why do you put Van de Ven in that?
Bro, he's probably 5th best defender in the league.
Excuse me?
He's probably 5th
best.
He's
up there. That's the argument. That's the argument.
Are you deaf?
Excuse me?
Apart from your parents.
You don't even know if he's better than Zabrani. What are you talking about?
What?
Who?
What is partner? His partner that's gone
You man don't watch Bournemouth. I've watched Bournemouth this season.
I watched Bournemouth, bro. That's why he's better than
What are we doing? Bournemouth watch-alongs are done.
You man are chatting.
I was literally on Hoysen watch, blood.
He is cold, bro. I don't know what you're talking about,
I'll tell you.
Where do you rate him then? Wait. Name the centre backs that you think are better than him then.
Did Hoysen do something?
He's not better than the Arsenal centre backs.
He's not better
than the Liverpool centre backs. That's 2. He's not better than Milinkovic and Murillo. He's not better than Milinkovic and Murillo.
Is he better than Cole? Is he better than Colwill on that?
Yeah, he's better than Cole on that. He's better than Cole.
So he's better than Cole.
Botman and Shaw. That's huh? I said he's not better than Romero. He's not better than Romero.
What?
Why is he better than Romero? Wait, why is Foden better than Romero? How is he better than Romero? How is he better than Romero?
Okay, you're just trying to be edgy right now. Right now.
Why is he better than Romero?
You're trying to be edgy right now.
Yeah,
no context. Where you at, blood?
Where's your context,
bro? Here's your clip, no context. Here is your clip, no context. Here is your clip.
What's he done to be better than Romero?
Right here, blood.
How's he done to be better than Romero? I need to know. No, I need to know.
I
need to know, bro.
You know what it is? I clocked it. You do too many streams.
I'm blood. Head down.
No.
ID. The ring lights fucked with his head, bro. The ring light with the sunlight as well.
Man, they're watching
too many rays.
Better than Romero right now,
man. Understand?
Too many light rays.
Is affecting your knee injury turn into a head injury.
You don't deserve your hat back.
A man said Romero. Nah, you're crazy.
You do not deserve
do you know what it is? The Real Madrid badge has put so much weight on certain people's heads. They're crazy.
Bro, your guy,
this ain't even a good Real Madrid.
Bro, you said Romero, blood. Come on, bro.
Good Real Madrid.
Romero, blood.
I'm gonna say, what's he done to be better than Romero in the world of football? What's he done to be better than Romero?
Romero only lives off a flipping a world.
You know Romero's a ball playing centre back as well, right?
So you'd rather have Romero than Hoysen at your team?
Is what it is, blood.
Who would you rather have in your team, man? I think it's the best way to put it. Who would you rather have in your team?
Who would you rather have in Liverpool?
Romero! You taking Romero?
You really think I want to get all them red cards? I'm running out of position.
You'd rather Romero than Hoysen
in your team?
Yes, I would.
Your mind.
So you've lost one Romero.
You see the way you get on Konate?
Yo, man.
And you're telling me
you want to thank you.
I'm not saying Romero's the best centre back in the league.
And you want to talk about Bozo, G?
He's lost the plot. You've lost the plot.
Oh my god. Oh
no, it's not even, bro. Monts, would you say Romero is a reckless defender? Because I think he's reckless. Don't get me wrong.
But Konate is a reckless defender, but he's still a top defender. Everything I say about Konate is
not reckless.
Konate has a
reckless. What are you talking about?
Konate's got a
You're comparing Romero to Konate.
You said Konate's not reckless.
How many red cards? How many red cards has Romero got in the Premier League since he stepped in and find out about Konate? What are we
doing here?
He's not reckless.
Has Konate ever been sent off?
No.
That's what I'm saying. I've never seen man get sent off.
Why do you need to be sent off to be reckless? Why do you need to be sent off?
That's the whole point.
Hold on.
Bro,
what do you think reckless means?
Players get away with reckless tackles.
What do you think reckless means?
Did you put rum on your cornflakes? You put Ray on your cornflakes? Because what the fuck, you're drunk.
I don't know what's
what we doing.
You charge up.
Reckless.
Bro.
I said reckless. There's two different things.
That's not reckless.
First of all, hold on, man. First of all,
he's not reckless.
Romero. I didn't say getting sent off is not reckless. That's not what I said. I said, first of all, Romero only has 2 red cards in his Tottenham career, by the way. So let's dead that.
How many yellows? How many yellows?
You're a centre back. So what are we doing here?
How many should be red?
How many? Okay, go look at how many yellow cards.
Yeah, I won
that. Saliba's yellow card.
I won that one.
You know when someone is a reckless offender,
yellow cards.
man.
I've won that one. I don't want to hear that. How many should be red?
You're not
telling me how many should be red, bro. How many should be red? Bro, Konate and how about this? Konate has one red card. Yeah, in 4 years at Liverpool. Romero's been there 3 years and has two red cards. It's one difference, bro. It's not that much.
No, it's not. 3 years, an extra year, and an extra card.
Hold on. And you know when you talk about Bozo, Gene Monts, you like to talk about mistakes and stuff, yeah? Go check the stats. How many errors leading to goals have both those 2 centre-backs had? You know, Konate only had 1. Go check Romero's. Go check. Just go check.
Bro, 25.
Konate is a bozo. Konate is a bozo.
Majority of the Tottenham goals is probably down to Romero.
I already said this. You and Cal, you think Konate is better than? How about this? You think Konate is better than Saliba? So
yeah, but I do think he's.
That's a whole different convo. That's a whole different.
You're just trying to move the conversation somewhere else.
But you know what? Yeah.
You know what? Wait. No, don't let Monts do this. Don't let Monts do this. That's a different conversation.
You know what? To be fair, though,
that's trying to pivot. No. You're not pivoting your way out of trouble. You're not pivoting your way out of trouble.
That's more of a conversation than the other. Like Konate, Saliba, you can actually. Saliba's better. Let's be real. But there's actually a conversation.
No. You said
no conversation with.
You said it's not close between Saliba and Konate. Don't do that, Chief. Don't change your opinion.
Listen. I said I don't think it's close.
This is what he believes.
You can have a conversation. Same way you don't think it's close with Van Dijk and Saliba, but I do. There's a conversation to be had. There's no conversation with this situation, blood. There's none with this.
We're all saying silly things today.
We're not saying silly things, blood, because
we're all saying silly things today.
Blood.
Remember 27 yellow cards.
Remember and Van Dijk.
Anyone.
We're all saying silly things today.
No.
We're all saying silly things.
You know why it started?
You're just trying to.
You know why it started? Shall I say why it started? Because you don't watch Real Madrid and you didn't even know that was their strongest player.
No.
Yes, it is. And not only that, you didn't realize Hoysen was going to be the centerpiece of Real Madrid's back line.
That's what it boils down to. That's what it boils down to.
They are literally building the defense around Hoysen.
100%.
No. Don't lie on my name. Don't lie on my name for once.
You thought that wasn't their strongest.
It's not that I don't watch Real Madrid.
Let me Google it. And started naming other players.
Hold it out to them.
Say what you want to say.
That's all it started.
Say what you want to say. You man think Romero is not better than Hoysen? You're mad.
Why are you going to
Real Madrid badges? Clouding your eyes.
You said you'd rather Romero.
You've done nothing in football to be better than Romero,
bro.
Nothing.
Do you know what it is?
It's Hoysen better than
started again. Monts.
Is he better than Gahey? Is he better than Gahey?
Who?
Hoysen. Is he better than Gahey?
Don't answer it, Matt. Don't let him get you in a new trap. Matt.
I was seeing you trying to do there, but you wouldn't answer my question.
Exactly. Let him focus on what he was saying. Don't answer no question.
He's got better than Romero.
He's trying to move convo.
Come on, right about now. Monts is just trying to move
convo. Pivoting.
If you want to do this, right? You want to do this, we can do a show. I'm going to bring this one in.
If you want, we can do a show regarding centre-backs.
You are losing
today, though.
You are losing nothing. Matt just literally had to go.
It's not even about that, though. It's not even about that. If I want to think about it, here's what I'm saying. If I want to think, wait there. You're putting centre backs and just reeling them off, saying they're all better than Hoysen. You're literally just naming centre backs. So when we checked you, wait there. When I checked you for Van de Ven, you couldn't answer. Then you pivoted to Romero.
That's what you do.
I said Van de Ven. No, I said Van de Ven with chest.
And then I said, how are you putting Van de Ven? Then you're like, well, what is he better than Romero? When I said, what about Van de Ven?
He's not better than Van de Ven.
You don't think he's better than Van de Ven?
He's not better than Van de Ven. He's not better than Romero. He's not better than either of them.
You're mad.
You're better than either of them.
You're mental. You are mental. You are crazy. So you think that Alonso? Wait. So you think Alonso is going to build the Real Madrid, one of the most successful teams in the history of football, around Hoysen? But you think Van de Ven's better than him?
Yes, I do think Van der Ven's better than him.
Bro, he's their main centre back right now. Rudiger doesn't even get the ball.
You're doing the badge thing. Talk about the player.
Forget the badge. Forget the badge. You ain't been watching Real Madrid. That's why you're talking like this.
You can be a great talent. Like again, you can be a great talent. And again, Hoysen is he's a wonderful talent.
But he's far better than you realize.
Nothing to be better.
We know that he's 21. We know that.
How about this? Matt can't even tell you if he's better than Gahey.
But we're not talking about that. That's not going to work.
We're not getting into that conversation because you know what that is. That's a different conversation because I don't rate.
It's not a different conversation because
I don't rate Gahey like that.
I don't rate him like that.
I don't rate
him like that because you're so crazy. Liverpool, because this is what you want to do, and I see what you're trying to do, and I'm going to say this now. No, this is what you're doing. You want to get the clip. You wanted the clip, innit? You wanted the clip. This is what I'm going to say.
Yeah, he wants the clip, bro.
I don't need the clip. I talk what I see, bro.
Hear what I'm saying? Gahey, I think is good, but I think Liverpool fans, in my opinion, have overrated him now because we are linked with him and because our defender Konate could be leaving. So they're doing the whole, Gahey's better than Konate red. Because I've heard it already, you know.
Yeah, but you're Konate. Yeah, but you're Konate.
No. Let me land though. Even if I think Konate is the best centre back in the Prem, which he isn't obviously because he's Van Dijk, and then you got your conversations with Konate, Saliba, rare. Gahey, in my opinion, was never in that conversation. So that's a separate team.
He ain't anywhere
near.
You
know what I'm saying?
Yeah, never.
He's never done that.
He's nowhere near.
Liverpool fans are hurt because Konate could potentially leave, like what happened with Trent. Let's call it what it is.
Why did you have to think when I compared Gahey?
No, because that opens up another kind of worms. That's
That's
the kind.
I just want you to answer.
This is now more about. This is
Gahey better than Hoysen? Yes or
no? I don't think this. Did I not answer your question?
Matt, you're falling for it.
No, but it's not even that. I don't rate Gahey like that. I just think Gahey's decent.
You're falling for
decent. Like you had to, Matt. You generally had to think about that, bro. I didn't want to go into that whole trap of what I really think about Gahey.
That's all. Let him stick to his topic. Let him stick to the topic.
Let me ask you a quick question. Who's better, Gahey or Konate?
Konate's better than Gahey.
How highly do you rate Gahey?
He's not better than any of the centre backs.
Is he in the top? Is he in the top 7?
Nah. Not far from it, but he's.
Wait, is Gahey better than Who's better, Gahey or Van der Ven?
Van der Ven.
Romero or Gahey?
I think Romero's better than him. Not by much, but he's better than him.
Van der Ven.
I don't even know if Van der Ven's better than Gahey.
By the way, you see how
hold on.
By the way, I'm happy. See, this is the difference. This is the difference. This is the difference. You can answer me questions and I'll answer them. I'll ask Matt a question and he'll stay on topic. Like what we doing here?
Oh shit! I don't know.
I'll be real. You know what I've taken from this though?
Because I guarantee, because the way if Van der Ven was playing for Liverpool, Matt would be going mad. Matt would be going mad with it.
No, you know ask the man them. I've never rated Van der Ven. I said he's a speed.
I remember when used to try to tell me Van der Ven's better than Gabriel. I'd think
you're going mad. Exactly.
Remember all that.
I don't rate Van der Ven at all. Romero's better than Van der Ven. I'll say that now. Romero's better than Van der Ven.
Yes.
That's a non-starter. That's a non-starter. Like, come on, what are we doing?
But the bottom line is, I'm not one of them man who are going to overrate Gahey because he's linked to my club. When Matt speaks about Konate, he watches Konate like that.
No, I don't, bro.
So
you're acting like I said. No. You're acting like I haven't said.
No. Here's the thing, because when you ask me the questions, I just sit there and answer them. When I ask
you, man, Gravenberg like that as well, blood.
On topic, or you man don't like to answer questions. I answer them straight away. I think I answered your questions. Do you know how long it took you? Do you know how long it took you to answer Gahey and Hoysen? Do you know how long it took you to do that?
You see Hoysen? You see Hoysen? Will Hoysen be Real Madrid's main centre back next year? This year coming, sorry.
He's the main centre back now.
I want to get this on record now. Like,
you know, you got Rudiger. Hoysen is a talent.
Will he be an ever present in Real Madrid's backline this year?
I don't think he's just a 100% star. That's what it is. I just don't think he's a 100% starter. That's it. I didn't say he's not Real Madrid's future. I didn't say he's a bad centre back. I said he's not Real Madrid. For me, when everyone is fit, I'm not sure if he's the 100% starting. Yes, he's been brought in, but I feel like there will be I think Asenko and whatever his name is, and Eder Militao, when fit, can compete. I think that's facts. I don't think it's just a complete Hoysen and Rudiger, and there's no conversations. I don't really feel like that's the case, and that's
Fair
fine.
enough.
You lot can disagree on that one. But to sit there and say that Hoysen is the 5th best centre back in the Premier League after watching,
he's around there. He's around there. It's debatable.
I never said 5th. I never said 5th. I never said 5th. I never said 5th.
He's around there. He's around there. He's around there.
Yeah, but it's more about. We rate him highly. Whether he's 5th, 6th, or 7th.
You might rate him higher than I do. You might rate him higher than I do.
He's not in the Prem. You can't say he's not in the top 10.
Yeah,
I didn't deny the top 10 allegation.
No, you said he's not top 8. I said
top 8. I said top 8, so he can still be in that.
But then you started saying Murillo and all of that.
Yeah, like the naming.
Hold on. Let me land.
So what? You think Morello and them man are better than Botman and flipping Ting at Newcastle because you named them higher than Hoysen? You named them before you even named them.
I said
that's wild.
Again, top 8. He can be in that conversation with those guys, and there's nothing wrong with that. You know what I'm saying?
Do you think Romero and Van der Ven are better than Botman and Shaw?
Say that again.
Romero and Van der Ven, are they better than Botman and Shaw?
That's it, Botman.
Van der Ven. I rate Botman in it. I rate Botman.
I rate Botman as well, bro.
Yeah, Botman and Van der Ven, they're both
better than Van der Ven, though.
They both have a lot
easily.
This is why I'm trying to get.
Way better than Van der Ven.
You don't put Botman above Hoysen.
You don't rate Van der Ven, and that's fine. I'm not going to argue down on that.
He's just fast blood. That's it.
That's it.
Who gives a fuck, bro?
Right, that's
idiot.
That's fine. Pace is a big part of certain centre backs game that play for Liverpool. But anyway, I'm not gonna go into that one. But my point is that again, if we're looking at Fabian Schär and Botman, I think they're in the same conversation. I feel like Romero is a better centre back than Hoysen, and it's not a conversation. I don't think it's a conversation. Hoysen hasn't done nothing in football to be better than Romero. He's done nothing.
Neither Saliba.
How about this?
Saliba's better than Romero.
Neither Gabriel, to be fair.
Saliba's 23.
Neither Gabriel, to be fair.
Hold on. If you actually go and watch Bournemouth, Zabrani is a very good centre back as well. There is a conversation for Hoysen and Zabrani about who's better between them.
Also, the Saliba one. Is Saliba better than Romero?
No, he's not. Sorry, no, he is. He is better. He is better than Romero. Sorry.
My! You nearly gave me heart palpitations.
Saliba is better than Romero.
I was gonna leave the stream, blood.
Saliba is better than Romero.
He ain't done nothing in football either.
He hasn't done anything.
No. Bro, you're taking it to the extreme.
No, I'm not.
Hoysen has had a good season, of course, in the Prem. I know he come from Serie A before that, but I'm saying from what we've seen of him, bro, to just automatically put him above Romero for me is I can't legislate for that. You might can legislate for that. Just because he's moved to Real Madrid. How about this? Maybe when Zabrani goes to PSG, maybe then he'll be rated better than centre backs. I don't know.
Hoysen was so good in his first year at Bournemouth that Liverpool, Arsenal, PSG,
Madrid,
every single top club in Europe.
And he broke through for Spain as well. And you know how many clubs wanted Van der Ven? Do you know
Van der Ven?
Do you know how many clubs
wanted Van der Ven? He went Tottenham. He went to Spurs.
Do you know how many clubs wanted Van der Ven, bro?
He went to Spurs.
Who wanted Van der Ven?
Who wanted Van der Ven?
Who wanted Van der Ven?
We wanted Van der Ven.
We didn't.
Yes, we did.
Monts, go do your research. We looked at him, and that's it, bro.
Do you know how many clubs wanted Lenny Euro?
Fan blood.
You know how many clubs wanted Lenny Euro?
Why did Van der Ven
Lenny Euro? That is right. Euro 100%. You are correct.
So what does that mean?
We didn't want Van der Ven, though.
Is Lenny Euro top 5 centre backs? That don't mean nothing.
No, stop trying to move away from Van der Ven, bro.
Yeah, it wasn't Van der Ven.
You might not focusing on Van der Ven. I've named 8 other centre backs. I've named 8 of them.
No, but you said Liverpool wanted Van der Ven. When did they want Van der Ven?
That's what I'm saying. We never wanted him once.
All right, cool. You lot go do your research.
No, you need to go do your research.
I got Matt here, bro. I got Matt with me, blood. I don't need to go research.
What does that mean?
Man knows me from there, you know.
He's not me from there.
What are you talking about?
We were linked to Van der Ven.
We were linked. We looked at him. You said we wanted.
We were linked to fucking Garnacho.
That doesn't mean anything.
All right, man. You lot believe what you want to believe. I'm not gonna argue that point. You lot taking it somewhere else. My point is that I've named 8 other centre backs. Matt, I know what Matt's doing. Matt is focusing on Van der Ven because that's probably
you took it somewhere else.
No, bro, I was focusing on Hoysen.
Matt is focusing on Van der
Ven. This whole drama.
I've named you. Why is he better than Murillo? He's not better than Murillo. He's not better than.
It's him. He wanted his clip. He's got his clips, lad.
He's not better than Konate. It's nothing to do with clips.
You got your clips.
I'm waiting for the way he wants to go out later on today.
I'm waiting for that one, man.
Yeah, we got style.
The Dean Hoysen debate.
Yeah. We got style.
And the Guehi. What Matt really thinks about Guehi.
Mac, Romero versus Hoysen.
I can see it already.
Bro, I can't lie. Man, centre backs in the Premier League. You man are mad.
He's gonna get like a screenshot of all the man them like. What?
Yeah.
Monts, I know you want to go private chat and timestamp. I know you're ready.
Look. I'm gonna give you a thumbnail, blood. There's your thumbnail, blood. Yeah. There's your thumbnail, blood. You understand? There's your thumbnail, blood. You get me?
You lot generally think that Hoysen is the top 5 centre back. Just to clear this up.
Monts is angry. He's angry at me the most because I'm a Liverpool man. I would be in the thumbnail.
The vim that he's bringing, it's bad.
Because we don't rate centre backs. Me and Matt don't rate centre backs the same. We don't rate centre backs the same. He thinks Konate is better than Saliba. He thinks Konate is the 3rd best centre back in the league. It's not true. You know what I'm saying? So can you lot agree? So you man think Hoysen's 5th best centre back in the league. Just to
you never know what said that. Even though Troopz said it, we've got to list.
Don't backtrack. Don't backtrack.
I said 7th because Botman I think is better than him.
Yeah.
It's like you don't want man to think about what he's saying.
No. So D, you're already there. You think he's 5th best, innit?
I think he's up there.
Don't tell me up there. Don't tell me up there. Is he fit?
For me, I never see. He's definitely top 10 though. He's definitely.
You said you're not. You said he's not top 8. Yeah, Monts. You said he's not top 8. Yeah, cool. But I'm saying to you, does Hoysen get into Nottingham Forest's team?
No.
Wow.
This is where we go, and that's how you got to ask those. You got to ask questions like that. And
why is he better than Milinkovic and Murillo?
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I hear it now. You
got to ask them questions there. Hoysen gets into Real Madrid, but he doesn't get into.
Matt doesn't even know if he's better than Guehi. He has to think about it. So why is he better than Murillo?
I wouldn't explain that. You wanted the viral clip. You got the clip. That was a different clip. That's what that was.
Matt, I don't want to do this.
For how long?
Blood clot, 20K. I don't need the clip.
Since you started this thing, I know how you work.
Bro, we always need clips. We always need clips, blood.
Yeah, bro.
We always need clips, blood. Trust me, man. Always need the clips.
I'm waiting for the app.
Always need something in the chamber. You understand?
Only the chamber is not going to bring Big Six Bands views, bro. I promise you. Dean Hoysen ain't bringing.
This one will bring views.
Oh, this one. What the Guehi one will?
You're bringing to the table.
What real Liverpool fans think about Guehi? He's one of your own.
I download that.
I don't need to rage bait, bro. You know what I'm saying? I don't need to rage bait because I said I don't think that he's top 5 centre backs. That's not the maddest statement. Is that having Hoysen as I said he's not top 8 centre backs? It's not a mad statement.
You said he wouldn't get into Nottingham Forest's team, which means
that's
madness. You don't think Hoysen gets into Nottingham Forest's team?
One of the best defenders in the league. That's
all right. So that's crazy. So then does he
start for Spurs? Hoysen?
Not for me.
Wait, one second, you man. Wait, so he doesn't get into the team that finished 17th. So does he get into the team that finished 16th?
No, I'm talking about individual defenders, bro. It's individual defenders.
Yeah, you say he doesn't get into Tottenham, innit? That's what you said. He doesn't start for Tottenham.
I don't think so.
Hoysen's on the bench for Tottenham. So does he get into Man United's team?
Yes.
Instead of who?
Anyone. I think he's better than. He's better than most of the centre backs.
Is he better than De Ligt?
Yeah, I think I don't really rate what the list's been.
Is he better than Euro?
Yeah, he's better. Yeah, he's better. From what I've seen, he's better than Euro.
Maguire?
Better than Maguire.
Martinez?
Actually, to be fair, Maguire's had a good season, but I think
better than
you know what? He's better than Maguire, but Maguire's had a decent season. I'm not even gonna hate on his team.
What about the Butcher?
Oh, don't give me. I don't want to hear the Butcher chat. I ain't hearing the Butcher chat.
Hoysen's better than you think, Monts. You know, he's better than you think. You know.
He's not as good enough. No. He's not better. He's not as good as what you think he is right
now.
No,
he is.
You're talking on
what better than us. He's better than us. I didn't know he was that good.
I think for you, man. Well, not just for you, man. I don't think you. I don't think hold on. I don't think
better than what I thought, Monts. That's the reality. That's the reality. Yeah, go on.
I don't think all 3 of you share the same opinion of Hoysen personally. I think D rates him probably the highest out of the man them. You know what I'm saying? I probably rate him the lowest out of the man them, or either I rate like Romero highest out of the man them in terms of the Romero conversation.
You're the only one that rates Romero.
No, Romero's down the bottom, man.
I don't rate him like that much at all.
Yeah, that's fine, and that's fine.
That's the real.
And I can tell you, man, don't rate Romero, and that's fine.
And it ain't because it's not even because he's Scotland.
We all have wild takes.
It's just that he's shit.
For me, I think Hoysen is a bit overrated, but he's still got on.
But it's hard to be overrated when you didn't get the move to Real Madrid and then be their main.
Real Madrid are shit. They are shit.
It's hard to say a man's overrated when you go.
I know you're the champions there, but you can't be calling Real Madrid shit, blood. Like,
that's crazy.
Bad season, you get me?
You got to remember, he didn't just go Real Madrid. He went from Bournemouth.
And look at their bad season.
Real Madrid,
quarterfinal, lost couple finals.
Bournemouth to Real Madrid.
I understand where this is coming from. They took Trent.
Do you know how many man? Do you know how many man?
Yeah. Do you know how many PTSD, bro? Just act like it's not a reality that they still haven't got top.
Dani Ceballos went to Real Madrid, bro. Do you know what I'm saying?
Ceballos is balling out.
He didn't go from Bournemouth. He didn't go from Bournemouth.
Luka Jovic, Bear Man that have gone Real Madrid. Bear Man have put on the Real Madrid badge and they ain't all that, bro. You don't just put on the Real Madrid badge.
Like who?
Kosselu was at Real Madrid. It's not that, bro.
Not from Bournemouth at 21.
What do you mean, bro? Man,
he was at Bournemouth, bro.
It doesn't matter. That doesn't matter. He was at Juventus. No.
For Real Madrid scouts, to even be in the Bournemouth stadium is a madness.
Bro, he was at Juventus.
It's a madness.
His season was
What's the stadium? Is it the Vitality Stadium?
The Vitality Stadium. Real Madrid's training ground's got a bigger capacity.
Yeah, that's correct. All we're saying is this, though. Even though you might not rate Hoysen as much as we do, yeah. What we're saying is this: for him to go to Bournemouth to Real Madrid, yeah, shows that there has to be some type of level.
Bro, this is some dream shit.
Hear me out. Even if you don't think he's rated as highly as how we rate him, Monts, surely you can see, though, when he was even at Bournemouth, you thought, nah, there's a reason why Liverpool won him, Arsenal won him.
When did I deny that? When did I deny that?
No, and what we're saying is this now, because you missed that is this vital point. Alonso, we know what he brings to the table. He wants to keep the ball on the ground, right? Short passing, rare-tear. That's Hoysen to it. That's his game, bro. There's a reason why they brought him in. He's going to be essential for how they play. Does it work out? Is he going to be legendary? We don't know that. But what we're saying is Alonso has brought him in to be a vital pillar for Real Madrid. That's how I look at it anyway.
Definitely. And if you watched him in the Club World Cup, you would notice that he's playing brilliantly in that vital pillar, bro. If you watch him, you'll know how good he's playing, bro. I don't know where it is.
Wait, did I sit here and say he's playing badly for Real Madrid?
No, but you said that's not their strongest team. He probably won't start.
No, what you did say is Real Madrid is shit.
Yeah, and you're downplaying his quad.
Right now, Real Madrid are nowhere near. Real Madrid are nowhere.
It's not even said it's not their first team.
Real Madrid are nowhere near the level they should be at. Nowhere near.
That's why they banned Hoysen to get back there.
Imagine that Real Madrid had an off season.
That's the whole point.
Real Madrid had an off season and finished second, in the league.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I said to Monts. They had a bad season and they went out of the quarterfinal Champions League. They lost 2 finals. They finished second, and that's a bad season.
Your hate for Konate is sickening, Monts.
I hear it, man. I don't hate Konate, bro. Konate is another one who's overrated, bro. That just is what it is.
You think he's overrated?
I just don't let the tribalism clout my thing, bro. Like, it's just as simple as that.
Monts, there's bare players that I think you rate.
Yeah, when Monts watches Gravenberch, he watches Gravenberch like this.
Yeah, if it's Gravenberch, if it's Vieira, if it's
no. What's your views on Gravenberch? What's your views on Gravenberch?
If it's Gravenberch,
he's one of the best. He was one of the best.
You can't do no wrong with Monts, mate.
What did you say? He was one of the best midfielders of the league. Yes, he was. Yeah, last season he was. Yeah, he was. He was one of the best midfielders in the league last year.
So what?
No, but they're saying that you said more than that though, because that can't be it.
He was one of the best players in the league.
Nah, the way he was moving is like this.
Is Gravenberch better than Caicedo?
Prime fucking.
No, he's not better than
Caicedo. Is he better than Rice? Is he better than Declan Rice?
No, he needs to do more. Like, it's been one season. He needs to do more.
Okay.
I feel
right.
You're going to be more now. You're going to be.
You wanted to say more.
Let's go.
Everyone knows I rate Grav.
Matt, whenever Gravenberch performed highly in a game, yeah, like where he cooked. Go watch that episode back again, and you will see this guy, blood. Yeah, it's not I think he needs to improve.
Yeah,
he's all right. It's my midfielder, destroyer, this, that, gravy boat, all of this blood. Where's the energy?
Gravy boat.
Gravy boat. Where's the energy?
I call him Gravy Birch. I can't lie, bro. Grav is my guy.
No lumps in the gravy.
Last season, Grav was one of the best midfielders, 100% in the league. Obviously, he's got to do it longer. He has to do it longer for someone to start considering him. I don't know. Top 10 midfielders in Europe, for example. Like, he's got to do it. Look, you can't have one season, obviously, and be considered the best. However,
in the Prem, have one season and sign for Madrid, and he's
we never said
that's what it is, bro. That's what it is.
Yeah. I see what he's trying to do. I know what he's trying to do. I see what he's trying to do.
That's what it is.
Bro, he's trying to drag it out to catch you back. He wants to catch you back.
I know, because two different things. Gravenberch plays for Liverpool, who won a league.
Grav got to do it for longer. I said Grav got to do it for longer.
All right. Grav won a title. Grav won a title, innit?
Yeah.
Yeah?
He did win the title, so I'm confused.
So I don't understand what you're saying about my Grav take. I'm confused as well.
No, your Grav, bro, your Grav take is not your Grav take.
So what's the problem then? So what's the problem?
No. Troopz is here saying that I'm overrating Grabbing. Like I'm overrating Grabbing, as if I'm overrating.
Yeah, for me, I think McAllister was your best midfielder, but you think it was him because McAllister stayed more consistent than him. End of the season,
there's a debate because I think Grav started better, but McAllister finished the season better.
Yeah, Grav at the highest level. I think McAllister was our most consistent.
Okay, I never heard you say that.
Yeah, I'd say Gravenberch started.
You say her new things.
Yeah, new things, blood, new thing about.
I think Gravenberch started the best, but McAllister ended the season better than
BSB exclusive. You see me?
Like Thiago, man.
Bonus.
I'm glad we got both of them. You know them ones.
I'm saying this is it. So the bottom line is, if a player needs to do it for longer, I'll say that. I'm not gonna be like Hoysen does it for 1 year for Bournemouth, and then and Grav does it 1 year for Liverpool. No, I keep it consistent. No, I keep it consistent. And Matt. We'll bake on the Konate thing because he might not even be at the club for too much longer anyway. So, your guy can start
why you hate him so much.
And you can still worship him when he goes to Real Madrid and that. You know what I'm saying?
I hear it.
Hear it.
You know